Hello there, fellow friends. We're now continuing our Let's Play of Titan Quest. So this is where we stopped last time, if you remember. Gonna just continue. Gonna be soon at Medea's Grove. But for now, we still got a few more Night Stalkers to kill. If you remember in the last episode, we've, started exploring the Ixian woods, and we've been fighting a lot of Night Stalkers, and they've been, step up in difficulty. You'll see how they start taking away your health. See, look at our health already. And this is just the archers, So yeah, pretty painful. So you gotta watch your health with these guys. And now it's gone quiet, because there's a mini boss fight here. There we go. Gotta kill these two tree monsters. Gatekeepers. They're not too bad. I think that aura they've done, I think that's battle awareness, or one of those defensive auras. But other than that, they just keep whacking at you, so they're pretty straightforward. You notice we've done a few criticals on them. I guess their defensive ability is probably quite low. Oh yeah, here we are, Medea's Grove. And here's Medea herself. Speak to her.
You kill my sentinels, then ask for my aid.
Typical hero. Typical. Right, so it's updated the main quest now. Our main quest is pretty much to go and kill the Grey Sisters, but still got quite a lot to explore. I mean, there's a lot of optional content. We've got our first side quest here, the Stone Sigil. We're gonna do it in this episode. We still got the impossible task to be done, but that's gonna be done in this area, so don't you worry. Don't you worry if you haven't done it yet. That's another side quest.
I think I have it now.
Here we go, Lampedos potion. And finally, speak to her.
How could I forget that poor woman? All she
And
wanted
this
was to
updates the impossible task side quest, the one we received at the beginning of this act. And she's given us this waking stone, which we'll need to activate the pedestal where the Lich Queen will be born. And we'll have to defeat the Lich Queen before we can complete the side quest. And this cynical guy here, he's the trader. So here we are. I decided to buy this because it's got really good stats. Got a huge bonus to damage, attack speed, strength. Exactly what we need. Alright, so health potions. Need plenty health potions. This is Act 4 after all, Always have a lot of them in your inventory. I also want to buy this Hail amulet there. So I'm gonna sell some of the stuff that we've got. Some of the stuff we're not gonna use, so that we can afford it. There. Now we can afford it. Gives us a huge 20% strength bonus and 9% health bonus. It's very good. Hail is a very good prefix to have on your jewelry. So first we're gonna equip this weapon. If you notice, it gives us more DPS already. We haven't even enchanted it with anything. Haven't put any relics on it. And this is the... Alright, gonna see how this fares. We're losing quite a bit of defensive ability. We're losing quite a bit of DPS as well. I think we just need to enchant it with something. I might actually just keep a hold of it, because we might need it later. I mean, 20% bonus to strength is pretty damn good. Right, we don't seem to have that many good relics to put on a weapon, unfortunately, or the talisman. So I might just have to just stick with this weapon just normally. I mean, the main thing we're losing when we're making this exchange from our previous weapon is the 50% slow effect that we've been doing on the monsters. That's been greatly helping us against the Night Stalkers, actually. Although there will be fewer Night Stalkers now, so perhaps we could just substitute DPS for this slow effect. I mean, after all, it's good if we can finish them off quicker. Alright, we're gonna get going. I think we've done enough gear management for today. So we're just gonna get going. These three guys not attacking us here. Alright, and yet another side quest. The Wealth of the Ancient Kings. So that's not so much of a side quest, it's more of an exploration thing. That you'll have to explore like one of the dungeons. It's pretty cool as well, so we'll do that sometime. Alright, so we're basically coming out to Ixian Outlands. With some more Night Stalkers here. At the very least, there aren't any of those Shadow Lords though. The ones which were really powerful, the dual wielding guys. Okay, so just gonna fast forward past these bits. If you notice down there, we've got some new enemies, the Lamias. I mean, you could try to, throw stuff at them and all that, but they're pretty, pretty tough. They're not dying so easily. So yeah, we'll deal with them later once we get down there. And we will get down there very soon. And look on the left, you can see actually the Rebirth Fountain and the tunnel which we're gonna come out from. It's quite nice to actually see stuff like this, see where you're gonna be next. I really like this. This game has actually got quite a lot of these kind of areas, views, and it's very nice. It gives you a bit of an idea of what to expect. So right, so we go this way into the Ampelian caves. That way you can go further. And in here we get a new type of enemies, the Formicids. As you can already see from the first encounter, they're not too bad. They're nothing too special really. Or at the very least the regular ones. See, not too much to worry about. But here's one of the monster heroes, General Irtik, yeah, General Irtik. If you notice, he's got battle standard and he's done a rally. If that sound was a rally, I'm pretty sure. So he's done battle standard and a rally. So he's a conqueror. And we got that from him, which is nothing special, so we'll sell it later. So yeah, with these guys, it's mostly the monster heroes that you should worry about, which you're probably not going to encounter too frequently. And they also have these mages, which do a bit of lightning. Which in a way is quite good if you notice how they, you're getting quite a bit of lightning damage here, which actually gets you to pay attention to some lightning and lightning resistance. Because this is the resistance you're going to really need against the Grey Sisters, the boss at the end of this area. And here we've got Helm of Glory. Just plus 3% increased experience. Not that huge. Don't know why it's green really. It's not that special. Probably sell it or something. Right. I've been noticing actually that the offensive ability is a bit low. And it's particularly noticeable against these guys. The defensive ability is probably quite high. So I might have to put these braces back on. Just sacrifice a bit of strength because we've pumped a few points into strength now. We could try, actually, now that we've got a bit of dexterity, we can try to see if this sword is any good. It's a bit hard to tell by the stats alone, so we'll have to actually use it. I mean, it's got some nice bonuses, particularly against the undead. There's a bit of an attack damage converted to health, although a small amount, but still there. We're gonna try it out and see. When in doubt, always check how something fares in the field. So, let's see what it's like. It makes us attack faster, but we're hitting very lightly actually, and my god, that offensive ability really needs some attention. Yeah, I decided to just put this back because I'd rather do fewer, more powerful hits than, a bunch of mosquito bites. Yeah, we'll keep these for now because we definitely need the offensive ability. The offensive ability is quite low. We should try to get it above 300 if possible. Right, so let's continue. And there's another type of Formicids I haven't talked about yet, are the captains. You don't actually encounter any in here. You encounter those in the underworld when you fight pale Formicids. And the captains, they are pretty dangerous Formicids actually because they have onslaught. So they actually deal a colossal amount of damage when they attack you. And you will see that when we actually get round to them, once we go into the underworld. But for now, there aren't any captains around here, so you don't have too much to worry about. Although you still, be watchful for the heroes. The heroes and the mages. And we are gonna fight the mini-boss here, their queen. Which will ultimately allow us to complete the side quest. And the queen is here. See, there's a glow there. And might be a good idea to try to separate the mages from her. Or get the mages out first, out the way. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be able to... I'm not sure if I've managed to successfully debuff them or not. It's really annoying. Time to go into Colossus form. I mean, even in Colossus form, we're not dealing that much damage. She's probably got a humongous amount of defensive ability. So just have to, be persistent. Persistently tank the shit out of her. Oh, Colossus is gone. Oh, there we go. We actually managed to stun her with the shield charge. She's almost done. I mean, if you notice, we're actually tanking her fine, even without the Colossus form. Queen What kind of name is that? It's like, there's too many consonants, not enough vowels. Alright, so she's down. If you notice, she's dropped the sigil of the first... What was it? Sigil of the first apocalypse. That's what I'm gonna call it. Right, so we go back, portal back to the Medea's Grove. If you notice, there was one of the characters right here, right by the portal. Gave us this side quest.
You have it. The sigil of the
You have it. Yes, we do. That was easy 30,000 experience. Although we also get a staff, which we have absolutely no use for. So we're gonna sell it, that staff. Get some more health potions, because we've already spent quite a few. And I should actually sell this as well. Alright. Okay, so now... Get the heck out of here. Back into the caves. Explore the rest of it. Explore the rest of it before we finish the episode. Alright, so... Now that we've destroyed their queen, they've probably... You know, these ants are probably gonna hit the bottle, you know. They're gonna fall into the depression. Yes, these tunnels, they keep going sort of in loops. So you'll always come back to the same place you've been in. Alright, so nothing special around here. Just gonna quickly finish off these guys. Alright, most of them are just regular warriors. You do get a monster, one of the monster rares from them. It's like a shield. It's called Soldier's Unyielding Will. And it's pretty good, the green, you know, rare shield. If I remember correctly, it gives like a really good bonus to defensive ability. Though I could be wrong. It's worth checking. Alright, so we've cleared them all out. If you notice, the caves are entirely flushed out. And now we just come out of this tunnel, which we saw earlier. There we go. Just right up these stairs. Now we're in Soronis. There's a Rebirth Fountain conveniently placed here, so we're gonna stop around here and explore the next area in the next episode. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.